Hey, my lovely Willow Vibes Tribe members. I'm Jessica from Willow Vines Intuitive Vibes, and I'm here to do a collective message. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Stick around. I hope you do stay. I would love it if you would. So, I'm going to start this off because it's a short dream. Well, it's a lot longer than what I'm going to explain, but they're the main points that, I don't know, they felt significant. I keep feeling like I should share it. So, it might mean something to some of you. Because whoever I was representing in the dream, I'm not sure if it was really representing me or another person because it got a little convoluted. But regardless, I'm going to share that. It could tie into the reading, it probably will. And you can just fast forward, skip ahead, or whatever if you don't want to hear the dreams segment. There's an alternate ending here. So if you thought something was going to go one way, it might be going another way, because that's kind of what this feels like. It almost feels like someone expecting this series of events or whatever this is to unfold in such a way, and then all of a sudden there's a twist in the tail. So it's like, well, this was gonna happen. Now what the hell? Now what the hell's going on? Or whoa, I didn't see that coming. It's something like that. Owls are significant, and I know to some of you they really are because you've commented that, but it's standing out to me right this second. Owls see everything, feel everything, and hear everything, so it's very spiritual. Someone could be opening up spiritually, really trying to listen to their intuition, follow their instincts, something like that. But this feels like spiritual spying, but not intentionally, because it's kind of how the dream is in a sense. Because this doesn't feel like literal stalking and spying, even if that's going on in your situation, because I have picked up on that. I'm getting nervous all of a sudden. It's like knowing things that you shouldn't know or that people think you shouldn't know, because spirit only tells you and shows you what you need to know versus, what you want to know. Because sometimes we want to know things and it just evades us. Like, for example, if you're a reader, if you do anything like this in the metaphysical, you could sometimes, if you do like a love reading for yourself or whatever, you don't always get the answers that you're expecting or wanting, or it kind of draws a blank. Because that's happened to me before, where I'll do a reading and I'll get whatever information I need to get, but not always the questions that I want answered. I don't always get answered because it's not for me to know, because you gotta have a little mystery, you know what I mean? So spirit doesn't tell me everything, that's for sure, about other people, even myself. Someone might want to know that, either about a reader or someone who's, very spiritual. Like, do they know everything about me? Do they know everything about this situation, blah, blah, whatever? No. No matter how gifted you are, how psychic you are, if you're a medium, doesn't matter what your gifts are. We, as humans, never know everything. We know what's important and what's necessary, basically. So if there's any fear factor there that someone knows too much, especially if it's from a spiritual aspect or standpoint, we never know everything. So, because I know, like, there's some readers that watch me, and there could be people that you're connected to personally that might be wondering that, like, how much do you know? Like, you know what I mean? Because maybe you know enough where it's freaking somebody out or freaking out multiple people. I just heard, yeah, you freak me out. So you could be right on the money with certain situations and information, and it could be freaking another person or people out. Just know it's for your benefit. It's for your highest good, whatever information comes out, whether it comes from my mouth, your mouth, whatever. So anyways, the dream. It was really weird. It started off with cats, and there was a litter of cats and like little kittens and stuff, and the mother abandoned them. And when I looked at the kittens, there was one that was bigger, like it had been born like a year ago or so, because I'm just trying to gauge like age and cat years, but cats are half in, half out the spirit realm, and they're messengers as well. So this is a spiritual message, and it could be pertaining to children, a mother, a family situation, something like that. But anyways, the mama cat was gone, and I was taking care of the kittens. And the older one, like, I picked it up, and I was like, okay, she just gave birth to all these kittens, so it's someone's kids or something. Um, why is this one bigger? Like, why is this one older if it was born at the same time? Because it wasn't born at the same time, but it was still that cat's kitten or something. But anyways, I was like, oh, there's a bigger one. And then I saw the little two newborn ones. They were, when they can't even open their eyes yet. And I was like picking them up and setting them aside. I set the two little ones aside away from the older cat. And it wasn't like because the older cat was going to hurt them or anything. It was just like they were separate for some reason in the dream. And I was like, oh, I really got to take care of these ones. They can't even open their eyes yet. They're very vulnerable. And so it started off with that. And I was in my house and I had moved. I don't know if it was it my house? Yeah, it started off in my house, but there was like houses next to each other in the dream, which houses can represent a sense of self. So it's like one house can be for one person in a dream and the other house can be for somebody else or whatever. It just depends on the symbolism of it all for you and what it means to you. But I had them, no, I was bringing them to my house. That's what it was. But I had only taken the little newborn ones. And when I was in my house and when I looked out the window, I could see like rolling hills, like a backyard and stuff. And there was another house that was under construction. So it was being built. And I was doing some work over on that house, which it could represent a new relationship. No matter what that relationship is, it's like building something with another person, whether it's a friend, family member, lover, whatever. But it's like something was in the works and I was looking right at it, like, all right. And I was contributing to it as well, but I wasn't like down there with hammer and nails and stuff in the dream, but I knew that I was helping this house be built, basically. So I'm like looking out my window, looking at the house, and it's like, oh, it's coming along pretty good. And I was in the dream, I was sitting there like hanging out the window, kind of with my arms on the windowsill, just looking out, and I was having a cigarette, which I used to do in my bedroom and I don't do anymore, because I don't smoke at all in the house because babies are here. And I stopped doing that anyways because I just don't like the smell of it. Even though I'm a smoker, I want to quit, but regardless, that's just my thing, doesn't matter. So anyways, in the dream, that's what I was doing. And I was listening to these people talk. Like, I was just by myself in the dream, just sitting there, and I heard a man who was playing a video game, which in a dream can represent, someone who's playing games, messing around, what have you, but regardless, or it could be literal. But there was a guy playing a game, and there was a woman there, and I don't know if they were dating. I think they were in the dream. They were either dating or she liked him or something like that. But she was in there with him, and they were talking, and the woman goes, I heard her say it, because it was like, I was hanging out my window, and then there was a window beside me, almost like apartments or something, and I'm like listening, and she goes, she's listening to us right now. And he's like, who's listening to us? And he's like, her, she's listening, like, meaning me. And I was hanging out the window, but not intentionally listening. It just, I overheard their conversation because we were right next to each other. Because in my mind, in the dream, I could see them in their room. Even though I wasn't looking at anyone, I was looking at the house that was being built and shit. Like, whatever was right in front of me, literally, in my mind, in the dream. So, like, psychically, I could see them talking in their own room. And the woman was really paranoid about me listening in. And the guy's like, she's not even here. She's not listening. How the hell would she be listening to you? And she's like, I swear to God, she's listening. I don't know how she's doing it, but she's listening to me. And she's listening to us. And the guy is like, I don't care. Like, let her listen. If someone's really listening, who cares, And the girl was not happy about it at all. The woman was like, I don't like this. And the guy's like, whatever, like, no skin off my ass, basically. And as I'm listening, I was like, they know I'm listening? But I wasn't intentionally listening, so how did they know? Because they can't see me. And I'm, like, poking my head out further, trying to, like, get a clearer audio, I guess. And it went quieter, and I'm like, why isn't it getting louder? And then I'd go in my room a little bit more and it would get louder. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you would think if it was window to window, it'd be louder the further I stuck my head out the window. But when I didn't, like when I came back in the room, it was louder, and I turned around and there was a baby monitor that was flashing a red light, like, you know, on the older monitors where the light like increases when there's noise and stuff. That's what it was doing, but I saw this frequency. I could literally see the frequency. Like, it was shooting in and out of the baby monitor, not from the antenna or anything. And that's where I was hearing them from. And I'm like, I was like, my baby monitor must be on the same frequency as these people. And I was like, why? I don't get it, because I was like, it's not really coming from it. It's just the frequency of it, because they weren't in the room. And I didn't even have any babies. I only had kittens and in the dream. But it's representing being on the same frequency as another person or people, and being able to pick up something to do with up, pick me up, pick up with babies, because that's what I was gonna say. I was picking up on them through that. And what I was going to say is, I guess in reality, if you think about it, I have my sister's twins here, and I do psychometry. I think her boyfriend, their father, the baby's father, actually plays video games and stuff. I'm not sure. Don't hold me to it. I don't really know much about him. But they're like a conduit to her. Because, I mean, they're her kids. And I never would have thought of that. Like, if I pick up on anything to do with her, it's probably because of them. So I'm on the same frequency because of the babies, which is kind of funny. Like, at least that's the way I'm interpreting it for myself. But what does it mean to you? What frequency are you on? Who are you eavesdropping on without even realizing it? But whenever that happens, it happens for a reason. Because even though I do psychometry, like, if I wear someone's shirt or something like that, I can pick up on their energy. It doesn't happen all the time. Like, if I block it out, cleanse my energy, if it's not necessary, it'll just be like I'm wearing my own clothes. Do you know what I mean? So there's something significant there as to why spirit is connecting me like that to that situation. But regardless, I was like, that's kind of a fucked up dream. And it has to do with spiritual frequencies, like getting on the same level as another person. Because it's like a radio coming in, if you think about it. That's where telepathic communication comes in. But even if it's not just telepathic communication, spirit can be like, all right, you're connected and now we're tethered, so we're going to let you know what's going on in this situation for whatever reason. Art is significant. It could have something to do with, I don't know, painting, creating something. I just heard you're tethered to me. You're tethered to me. So there's someone that you are connected to. You're tethered to me. I don't know who me is, but the Ouija board could be significant. There's a spirit you're connected to. You're connected to someone's soul, to someone's spirit. But that's... Wait a minute. It feels like it's someone on the other side. Yeah. Maybe they had a mustache or something in life. Or there's someone... There's someone in this situation who has a mustache. You're tethered to me. Owl. But the Ouija board, you're tethered to me. I don't know what the Ouija board has to do with anything. Maybe somebody's messing around with one. They're using it as a divination tool. But because it has to do with communication. You're tethered to me. I'm the one talking to you. So if there's someone who is picking up on spiritual energy and you're wondering where it's coming from, you're picking up on a living person. You're not only connected to someone on the other side and spirit is, maneuvering through you and with information and stuff, you're connected to someone who's alive, and you're getting their energy, their thoughts, or they're getting yours, both. Because it feels, I've said this before, it was DC current before, where it was direct, like a direct connection, direct current, where it was going one way. Now it's AC, it's alternating. So you're not only picking up on whoever this is, they're picking up on you too, but they don't realize it. They don't realize where it's coming from. They might think it's a spirit, and not realize it's a living person and it's you. I just heard there's a few living people that are connected to you. It's for your safety. This is reminding me of the dream that I had a while ago with, I went to this apartment. I've explained it before, I'm not going to go in great detail, but I went to this apartment, and it's weird because it reminds me of this parking lot where you can drive around the backside of this like supermart area, store area. But anyways, that's where the apartment was. I knew exactly where I was going. And when I got there, because I was going to stay and like visit or something, I was going to stay there. I don't know, this is getting weird for some reason, because it's a lot of things are popping in my head. But anyways, I walked into the house, and there were two men there, like two guys. I knew them in the dream, but I don't in real life. They weren't anyone I know in real life, but I knew where my room was too. Like, nobody had to show me my room. I just knew where to go because it was my room, I guess. And when I walked in, I was going to put my bag, because I had a backpack and stuff. I was going to put my bag in the bedroom and just, unpack and get settled in, basically. And right as I went to open the door, one of the guys in the kitchen was like, no, don't do that. Don't open the door. And I'm like, what? Like, why? And then when I opened it, there was a frog in there that was like, it was almost like flubber, bouncing everywhere, and it bounced out of the room. And it was going all over the house, and they're like, oh, you let it out. We just got it back in there. Now you let it out. And like, we just put something back, and now you let it out. So it could be information. Something got let out. Maybe it's spiritually even for someone. Because I was staring at like the devil energy. You let it out. Okay, but anyway, somebody let something out. But regardless of that, the frog's bouncing all around. I'm sitting on the couch. I sat down, and as it's bouncing around, it's like hitting everything. And then it jumped up, and I was sitting beside one of the guys, and it I don't know where the other one was, to be honest, because in the dream I saw two guys originally, and then there was just one. And I was sitting beside him on the couch, and all of a sudden the frog landed on me, and it had claws, and it sunk its claws into my chest like it was gripping me. And I'm like, I didn't hurt it or anything. Like, this frog didn't want to be, because at first it landed on the guy, and the guy was going to squeeze it, and then the frog got away. And then when he landed on me, he sunk his claws in and didn't want to let go, but he knew I wasn't going to hurt him. So he slowly released, and then he turned into Kyle Gass from Tenacious D, which I don't know what that represents, which is a comedy, so this person could be funny. But it's almost like playing something off as a joke. Like, I'm just kidding. Like, oh, you're not going to hurt me? Okay, I'm just kidding. That, I never saw it that way before. That's probably what that represents. Like I'm going to get you. Okay, never mind. I'm not going to hurt you because you're fine. Somebody could be realizing that whatever you were saying or doing, or whatever's going on in a situation for you, whether it's spiritual or otherwise, you're not a threat. Somebody was looking at you as though you were a threat, and you're not. They're seeing that you're not. Because there was a lack of understanding in a situation. The color red is significant as well. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Yeah, they were looking at you as though you were a threat, and you're not. What is this? The barista, which is funny because I saw this card. It got stuck in the box at first. I don't know what these are about. I don't really use these very much, so let's see. Qualities. Authentic, hipster, pierced, well-tipped. Authenticity and resistance to sellout is felt by patrons of your latte art. Coffee could be significant. And I said something about art too. Like something's an art form. Somebody could have been intimidated by an art form that you do, whether it's spiritual or, you know, it could be theater, anything. You're writing, painting, whatever. Somebody felt intimidated by some type of art form. Is fear of losing your tattooed identity to the establishment, like losing yourself and being like, okay, if you stand out and you're outside of that box, someone might fear that they're going to be mainstream. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm just going to be another Joe Schmo, that you won't stand out anymore. Someone's fearing that they're not going to stand out anymore, probably to a specific person. Like, oh, there's someone here who stood out to you. Like, you like something about them, whether, like, this feels romantically. Could be a Leo or Lions are significant. Virgo also feels significant too. And Taurus. So earth energy. Libra as well for some. But I feel like there's someone romantically that stood out to you. Like they were different than the rest for whatever reason. Intellectually, whether it was looks wise or not, you were attracted to them physically. But I feel like they're different. For some reason, they're different. This could be how this person's viewing you as well, flip-flop, vice versa, whichever way it goes. But it feels like they stood out to you once upon a time, and you didn't really stand out to them at the time, but you're standing out to them now, and they're worried that you view them as though they're just like everyone else now. Because of how they treated you, how they acted. I saw the 4 of Cups. That's who's feeling rejected. They're feeling left out. Like, oh, shit. I shouldn't have left you out. I shouldn't have rejected you. They're seeing you in a different light, and they're seeing it too late is what they're fearing. Because for some of you, it's not too late, but they don't want to be mainstream. They want to stand out to you because you stand out to them now. That's what that feels like. Yeah, because there's unknown factors at play here. This is uncharted territory for someone. It's almost like needing to get with the times. Like someone's thought process was archaic is what I heard, but outdated, you know, like for example, this is a simple example when it comes to dating and stuff. As an adult, you're not going to date like you're in high school, right? Some people do, which is just low vibrational and bullshit, you know. But once you mature, the dating scene is different. How your relationships are different. How you interact with people is different because it's called growth. There's someone here who is an adult who is dating as though they were still in high school, and they couldn't act that way with you, basically. Maybe you've known this person for a while, because I don't know why I'm holding my wrist. Someone's acting very immature. Regardless, is what that feels like. So let's see. Please don't lose hope. Things are changing. Things are moving forward in the way that they're supposed to in this situation. Yeah, somebody's reminiscing. They're thinking about past encounters, past some conversations even, but they're thinking about the past. They're not just thinking about whatever happened between you two. They're thinking about their own past, like reflecting on the people that they've dated, the decisions that they've made. So this feels like dark night of the soul, where someone's processing through shit of their own, which has nothing to do with you, but you're the reason why they're doing it. because their eyes wouldn't have been opened if it wasn't for you, is what it feels like. So you woke somebody up, basically. I just heard wake me up before you go. I used to say that all the time. So this person's waking up before you're gone, you know, like, yeah, because that doesn't have to do with death. It has to do with an ending, like before you completely shut me out, please wake me up. I feel like they're waking up, calm amid the chaos, and you've just stayed very calm, cool, and collected in this situation. It's like no matter what trials or tribulations come your way, you always combat the problem, like, and you do it in a way that's not only best for you, but it's best for the people involved in whatever the situation is too, because I feel like you're very caring, you're very loving. So you have respect for other people, because it's like do unto others as you want done unto you, basically. So it's like, I will show you this respect and I expect it in return. So you're giving respect to those around you, even if they're not showing the same level of respect to you. But if they don't smarten up, basically, if they don't, if it's not balanced, if it's not reciprocated, then you cut them off. So you're not being a doormat. You're giving people the benefit of the doubt and allowing them to prove themselves to you, basically, no matter who they are to you. It's like, I'm not going to disrespect you and cause problems. I'm not going to dive into this issue or be part of that drama or whatever, because I respect myself and I have these healthy boundaries where if you want to pull that crap, you can do it on your own time, you know? You can do it without me. I feel like a lot of you, you know, you could have let people cross the line with you a lot in the past, no matter who they are to you, friends, family, otherwise, and you're drawing the line in the sand, like, you will not cross this line. So it's like, it's almost like that saying where how I act depends on you. So it's like, it depends on their energy, it depends on their actions, their words. If they come at you in a negative way, I don't feel like it's going to be tit for tat type energy, but you'll act accordingly and cut them off. Like, you want to be a dickbag? Fine, done. Goodbye. And I don't even feel like you're explaining yourself, and you don't need to, you shouldn't anyways, but maybe you would have done that in the past. But it's like, I don't need to have a reason as to why I don't want to talk to you. I have my reasons, and it's none of your fucking business. Look in the mirror. You know what I mean? Something like that. Because you don't want to sit there and argue with whoever this is or these people are. It's like, this isn't up for debate. This isn't a debatable subject matter. If you're going to be disrespectful, if you're going to be a pain in my ass, if you're going to bring fuck shit my way, bye. There's the door. That's what that feels like. So that's pretty cool. You're growing a backbone. And I'm not saying you didn't have one before, but it's just like sometimes you can be too nice. And when I say you, I mean people in general, but maybe that's a message for some of you. Like, it's okay to tell someone off if they deserve it, if they shouldn't be around you. Like, it's okay to say no. It's okay to push someone away. It doesn't make you a rotten human being. It means you have boundaries. Okay. Something to do with a coat. Someone's jacket, a coat. I don't know if somebody wears a coat. Like, if there's a special, I mean, I don't know, it depends on what season it is, if it's chilly or not, but regardless of the weather, there's a significance with someone's coat. I'm seeing a fall coat that's thin, and I'm also seeing a puffy winter coat. So, could have to do with different seasons, different times of the year, but it's the same person's coat. Like, their jackets is a coat. I don't know what that's about, like what the significance is. What is the significance with that coat? Energy, but maybe you have somebody else's jacket and you're picking up on their energy because of it. I'm getting so nervous. Oh my god, what the fuck? Somebody else must be getting nervous because I'm fine. What is with that coat? It's black. Both of them are black. They're either really dark blue or black. It feels like it's black. Someone also has a red puffy coat. Or they did. I don't know what the fucking significance with a puffy coat is. Try not to cuss because of YouTube, but whoops. Oh well. Calvin Klein could be significant as well for someone for some reason. Maybe that's just a brand that you like when it comes to cologne, perfume, underwear, clothing, what have you. Calvin Klein. Calvin Klein could have something to do with a backpack or a purse as well. And autumn is significant. We're moving into fall now. At least in the US we are. I feel like I'm talking really low all of a sudden, like this is just between you and I. But I just found this out. I don't want everyone to know, but I'm going to tell you because I trust you. So I don't want everyone to know, but I'm going to let you know this. Someone's telling someone a secret. Has nothing to do with the coat, does it? No. That's something else. That could have to do with the Calvin Klein stuff. Yeah. There's a significance with that for some reason, and there's a secret there. I don't know what the secret is, but I'm not supposed to tell anyone, but I'm going to tell you. Yeah, someone wants to tell someone the truth about a situation. Wings are significant as well. Could have to do with like an image on your clothing, wings on the wall, angels, whatever. Wings are tattoo even. I have a secret I'm going to tell you. Something to do with wings. Someone could have a tattoo like that. Now I'm itchy. Cats are significant too, or a cat. This cat hides a lot. Whoever's cat it is, like I know cats do that anyways, but this one, I don't know. This cat is only friendly or sociable with the family, with people it knows, basically. Like if you're a stranger or just even a friend of the family, this cat will hide. They won't come up and they won't let just anyone pet them. It hides under a bed a lot. This cat hides under a bed or in a bathroom or something. Hides under the bed, and there's a significance with the bathroom with the cat or something. I don't know. Maybe it hides in the shower or the tub or something, depending on how big your bathroom is. There's also a significance with the moon. And it's not moon phases. No. So it's not the literal moon. It could be moon imagery. Like maybe somebody has pictures of a moon on their wall, or, they just like moon stuff, the moon. Because it's making me think of I Love You to the Moon and Back. But whatever that means to you, there's just a significance with like the crescent moon, whatever. But it's not spiritual. It's maybe somebody just likes stuff like that. You know what I mean? Mystery, reading between the lines, intuition, picking up on things. Galactic knowledge is what I just heard when I was staring at this card. There's something significant to do with scissors as well. I don't know if it has to do with cutting things up or whatever, but cutting and measuring. Somebody might be making something, because it looks like one of those seamstress. Sorry. It looks like one of those seamstress tapes where you measure clothing and stuff, or fabric. So someone might be sewing or making things. Yeah, because those look like fabric pens as well. So there could be a seamstress in this energy. Oh, there's a moon in this card, a crescent moon I was just talking about. That teddy bear only has one eye, too. This is something to do with old. Like, I mean, this could be an older female. It could be a dude, too, but usually older women are the ones who sew. So there could be an older female in this situation, but that would be like this teddy bear would be from the past. Like you've had it for a long time. There's something that you've had for a long time. So I don't know if it's a family heirloom or if it's something from your childhood. Whether it's for you or someone you know, there it could be a stuffed animal even. I don't know if it's missing an eye or not, if it's a stuffed animal, but this feels like something that's old and special to you. Like that you cherish whatever this is, or whoever has this, they would cherish it because it's from when they were a kid or something. Someone might be making something for another person that they can hold on to for a long time, you know? A lot of people do that with babies, you know, you save your baby blanket or your first stuffed animal, your first something. It could have something to do with someone's first. Like this is my first, whatever it is, my first stuffed animal, my first whatever. I don't know, there's something special to do with that. With first. Or it could be the first of a month as well, but it feels like something that means something to somebody. The name Ben could be significant as well for someone. Ben's first bike or whatever. I don't know. Ben's first something. So there could be somebody with the name Benjamin, and there's like something from when he was a kid or something. Ben's first something. Whatever that is. I just heard I'm on the line. I'm on the line. So it could be like either I'm on the phone line or I'm on the line. I'm on like the tightrope. I'm on the line. I'm on the line. That sounds like when you have like a three-way call or a group chat or something where it's like, oh, I'm on the line now. So-and-so's on the line. Now I sound like a radio station. So like, oh, so-and-so's on the line right now with blah, 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 whatever. What do you have to say? Somebody calling into the radio? Well, I was talking about frequencies and shit like that. I'm on the line now. Yeah, it could be a spiritual frequency. Because it doesn't feel like someone's calling into the radio. It could be, but that's not what this feels like. It's either a group chat, a video thing, or an online thing where you got a bunch of people or a group of people talking back and forth. I'm on the line now. Or, like, you know when you're at home and say you have a home line, because some people still do, and you're talking on the phone and then somebody else picks up another phone in the house. It's like, oh, I'm on the line now. So you can have the same conversation. I don't know. It's something like that. Somebody's listening in. Roses could be significant. I don't know what the roses are about, but that could be significant for some of you. You're shining bright is what I just heard. You're shining bright. That feels like angelic or something. Like somebody's viewing you in a very positive light, which is good. Because I feel like they didn't always. Whoever this is, they're looking at you differently. There's more than one person who's looking at you very differently for whatever reason. Divine Feminine, birthday and fertility. There is something significant to do with someone's birthday. Someone's birthday could be coming up. Happy birthday. Because I heard that the other day, again, and that was a very prominent message not too long ago. Happy birthday. So someone wants to say happy birthday, or maybe you only talk to this person or these people on your birthday, or they only reach out to you on your birthday or something like that, or you to them. Like, happy birthday and then nothing? Yes. But sí is in Spanish, yes. Sí. Happy birthday. Sí. Somebody's birthday is significant. I was looking at like the snake eye. It's kind of snake eye, lizard eye. Someone's a fucking lizard. They're sneaky. There's someone sneaky. Someone's being sneaky because of their birthday, on their birthday. Today is somebody's birthday. Today is September 9th, 2023. Snake eye. Snake. Yeah. The snake's birthday is today, apparently. Something to do with that. I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's their birthday or if they know someone whose birthday is today. Denial, projecting, shame. Yeah, somebody is projecting onto others what they want them to see, like a persona, because they're ashamed of their actions, they're ashamed of the situation, they're ashamed of what they've done and what they've said behind your back to you. They're ashamed for giving 0%, for giving 0. Someone's ashamed of themselves, like, I should have given to you, I should have given to this. Someone just had a birthday too. It's not, yeah, I don't know. September birthdays are significant. Virgo is in here somewhere. Whatever. I had the chance. Somebody had the chance to give, and they didn't. That could be friend, family, or otherwise. I just heard I was looking at you all wrong, which I think I said that in the beginning. All right, so let's pull one of these. Man, this one was mainly a channeling. I really hope I have time to do another reading. I'm just saying. I know I say that every freaking time, but I really want to. I've gotten so much done today, though. Like, seriously. I have a friend. It's like, well, this person's donated a lot of stuff to me before. Her name is Melissa, and she's not like a subscriber or follower or a tribe member or anything that I'm aware of. I know her mother has watched some of my stuff before. But anyways, she has twins, and she has a boy and a girl, and they're older, and she gave me a bunch of clothes. Like, I'm so excited, and they're super cute for the babies and stuff, and an extra large bassinet thing, which can go up to 136 pounds between, 2 kids. So I think it's up to 6 months of age they could fit in these things. So at least I have something for them to go in and, before cribs and stuff, because my room ain't big enough for cribs, just saying. Anyways, yellow light. Use caution moving forward. There are unseen factors at play here. Don't fear the unknown, though. Luck is on your side. One good friend is worth more than a million bad ones. Be careful who you allow into your life. Okay, there's a problematic person. The name Ben is significant. I don't know where Ben's coming from, but it could have to do with money too, Benjamins, but it's making me think of, it's someone's name. Someone's name. So there could be someone, I don't know, aliens might be significant as well, so conspiracy theory, shit like that, but regardless, or this is very alien to another person. Something's alien to someone, is unknown, is what it feels like, but there's something that you don't know about someone. Be careful who you allow in your corner, who you befriend, basically, because this is basically saying use caution, use your discernment, listen to your intuition, follow your instincts with people, because there's someone, their name could be Ben, or this is a warning for someone with that name. Maybe you know someone with that name, I don't know, but regardless, it could be anyone's name, but Ben is very significant. It's basically saying there's someone who is not your fucking friend. They might act like your friend, but there's something you don't know about whoever this person is. Yellow is significant too. There's something you don't know about this person, about someone specific. Because I'm looking at something. Like, because this makes me think like when you're looking in windows. Like, oh, I see something. When you're looking at shit you shouldn't be looking at. Because if you're looking and peeking into a window, you shouldn't be peeking into the fucking window. You know what I mean? Like, unless it's your own damn house. But usually people will scope a place out. I'm looking into something. I'm scoping something out. Someone could be a fucking thief, just saying. I'm just looking around. I'm just scoping out a situation. You could have let someone in your home. This would have been in the past. Maybe they know a Ben or something, or maybe that person's name is Ben. But regardless, somebody could have came in just to scope things out. Something to do with a light. Could be a light bulb. Light. It doesn't have to do with a lighter. It has to do with a light. Because it's shedding light, trying to figure something out. Use caution. Use caution here. Okay. Why do we need to use caution here? Give me a little bit more on that. Actually, what's up with this shitty friend? Why do we need to use caution? This person's very sarcastic. They might ridicule you behind your back, like use your words against you. It's like mockery. Someone's mocking you. Okay. This person, the color yellow could be significant. I don't know, whoever this is could have like very sarcastic sense of humor. Someone's mocking you. The mountains could be significant as well. Maybe somebody lives in the mountains, wants to, or they go to the mountains. I don't know. Greedy, selfish, stingy, closed off. This person's very closed off and selfish. I don't know. For some of you, you might find this person funny, but they're just me energy. I don't know. It's almost like when someone's passing themselves off as, like, passing shit off as a joke, like being sarcastic, like, oh, it's just a joke, haha, but they're actually being legitimate. Like, they're really making fun of you. They're really being mean. They're real, like, whatever they're saying as a joke is not a fucking joke. Like, oh, loser, or you're a fucking idiot. Like, whatever they're saying, they mean what they're saying. They're just going, oh, it's just a joke. And someone could be in denial of this. Like, oh, they wouldn't say that about me. They don't really mean that. Oh, yeah, this person does. Whoever they are. They mean what they're saying. They're just passing it off as a joke. And they think you're too stupid to see. But you're not. Lack. Because that person is lacking. Whatever they're saying about you is how they feel about themselves. Like, oh, you're a loser. They feel like a loser. Oh, you're an idiot. They don't feel intelligent because they're probably not. But anyways. For some of you, you make that person feel inferior, like very insecure, because they feel like they can't compare. We have the Chariot, could be a Cancerian, not necessarily, but that is Cancer energy. This is forward movement. Someone's putting on a show. I don't know if they're going to pretend to move forward with you, but I feel like someone's putting on a show and you just don't know what to think. Like, this feels very confusing. Like, so you could be confused by this person. That could be who this is to you. Like, they don't want you to see something. Whoever this is they want you to be confused. They don't want you to know what's going on. I don't want you to know what's going on in love. I don't want you to know what's really going on here. Okay. There's reconciliation. Whoever this is, do they want to reconcile with you? Because there's an apology here too. And someone's very burdened by apologizing. Because maybe whatever they need to apologize for is like not forgivable or something. Because, like, I always look at this as, like, poison in the cup, acid rain, you know. It's like this cup is not filled with what you want it to be filled with. And what I just thought of looking at this dragonfly was the dead one that I came across when I was at the Big Apple. It was just, I just happened to look down and there was this giant dragonfly. It was dead. It's like, if you drink from this cup, you ain't gonna make it. You drink from this cup, you're dead. That sounds like a threat that someone would say. Like, you touch so and so, you're dead. You move towards this person, you move on and have a good relationship with whoever you reconcile with someone, you're dead. That doesn't feel like literally, though. That feels like someone could have threatened someone, or that's how they feel because of the situation. Like, I don't know what to do here because I'm not supposed to reconcile with this person. Yeah, because they're feeling left out. Someone's feeling left out, and there could be threats here to keep someone away from you. And to keep you waiting. You don't know why this person's holding back. There's some confusion as to why someone's keeping you waiting, why they're not moving this forward. Because there's someone that probably threatened them, or they feel threatened because of a situation, one or the other. Yeah, because there's manipulation here. Potentially with a Virgo. You might want to reconcile with a Virgo. Or you're friends with one or something. Somebody wants to keep a reconciliation to themselves, like just let's keep this between us kind of thing. But someone's partying too. I don't know if it's a Virgo or not, because the Hermit can represent Virgo, but this feels like partying with friends, and it could be partying to the extremes with illegal things or legal things, whichever, but feels like I'm keeping the party scene to myself. I'm partying behind the scenes. Someone's doing shit they shouldn't be doing. They don't want certain people to know. They're drinking the poison, basically. They're probably doing, I don't know, someone could be doing a substance or drinking too damn much. But whatever it is, they're trying to keep it hidden. Like I'm not drinking. I'm not, blowing shit up. I'm not doing, it's like Kenny Powers where he's like, they're like, oh, did you hurt yourself? Yeah, I hurt my nose. This person hurt their nose in that way. Oh yeah, because he said he had to go to rehab in the show Eastbound and Down, which is a funny show. He's a wicked asshole, the character, but it's hilarious. But anyways, yeah, I think it was the kids in the school were like, oh, you went to rehab? What'd you hurt yourself? Yeah, I hurt my nose. Haha, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Someone might do that stuff. Because I kind of feel that in here. And they want to keep it hidden. Someone did something really quick. Because they do shit without thinking. Someone didn't think something through. What is this? Something to do with a heart. The symbol of a heart. It's not your beating heart. It's the heart. Like the shape. Somebody played fast and loose with your heart. Because I kind of feel like you could have thought something was private between you and this person, and it is, and it wasn't. They could have told a group of people about some encounter you guys had, about whatever your connection was. Somebody was talking about you with their friends, and it has something to do with a passionate encounter. Like, oh yeah, I tapped that, or I only wanted to. I don't know. Someone said something they shouldn't have said. Because it's like, I need to say this. Verbal diarrhea. Someone verbal diarrheaed something when they were drinking, more than likely. I just heard I don't want to say too much, so someone doesn't want to, but they already fucking did. I don't want to say too much. Someone's afraid of saying too much because they don't want to get caught. They don't, yeah. It's almost like I'm afraid if I'm around you, you're going to know something, or I'm just going to say something. Because when certain people are so comfortable around you or whoever, where they just blah, 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 they just spill the tea without even thinking because they're comfortable and they feel secure talking to you. This person knows that they can talk to you. They do feel comfortable around you. And they're afraid that they're going to spilled the beans in a situation if they're around you, because they just it comes so naturally to them. Like, I'm just gonna say it, I'm just gonna be out with it and not even mean to, and go, oh crap. But I feel like somebody did that in the past already. Like, someone said too much to you because they were very comfortable around you. That might be why they're not around you anymore. That might be why they're keeping to themselves. Like, fuck, I said too freaking much. Like, I can't drink around you. I can't hang out with you because I'm going to tell you. Just cause. Just cause you're easy to talk to. I'm comfortable. And whatever they're gonna say, or whatever they want to say, or whatever they did say is like, oh shit, I shouldn't have said that. So someone could have created a level of confusion trying to fuck your head up because they said something to you that they shouldn't have said when they were drunk, more than likely. Like fuck, I gotta cover my tracks. Someone's trying to cover their tracks, which is probably why they left you out, why they don't want to be around you. So that feels like, well, there is a new opportunity here. I just heard too risky. Could be with a friend of yours, someone you consider a friend. Be smart. Someone's trying to play it smart. I feel like you outwitted this person, and I feel like you didn't even mean to. It's not like, I don't know, because I don't feel like you're trying to draw information out of someone. I feel like it just happened. It just, like, fuck, it just happened. Oh my god. I can't believe I said that. It just came out of nowhere. It just happened. I didn't mean to tell you. Could have happened. Someone was drinking. I don't know if it was at a literal bar, or, you know, when you have like a breakfast bar and shit in your kitchen. Someone said something. It's to do with a hook. I don't know. Hook, line, and sinker. Maybe fishing, but you caught someone. That's what it is, because that's what you do when you go fishing. You caught someone pulling some bullshit. You caught them. And they were trying to cover their tracks, and they're failing at it. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business, because of your work. You either caught them because of your work, especially if you're a spiritualist or anything, or you caught them because of what they do for work. Something to do with work. It could be whatever they do for a job, caught them at work, or it could be with changing jobs. You caught them because of their work. Someone might have a little something, apparently. An illegitimate job. Like, it's not a 9 to 5, it's an under the table type thing. You caught them because of their work. I don't know, something to do with that, whatever it means. Whether they get paid under the table or not, or switch jobs all the time, has to do with their work. Why is that so significant? Why is the work thing so significant? Why am I so stuck on this? Something to do with a vent? Ventilation? Venting? You caught them because of... I don't know if you caught them because of your work or because of their work, but whatever, work, and venting. Someone either vented through their work, like if you just speak or whatever publicly or anything, venting through your work. Did somebody vent to you? Because I said someone felt very comfortable talking to you. They venting. Someone couldn't keep up with their lies. They told you too much. It could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. A female or a feminine energy told you too much. Because he or she was venting. could have to do with a vehicle. Transportation, going to different places. Someone got caught because they said too much, because they said they were going somewhere, and wherever they were going, they shouldn't have been going there. Like, fuck, I shouldn't have said that. I just heard that's the key. This person's probably trying to keep their distance. They're really stressed out, but I kind of feel like that's what's going to cause the problems. Blood. It could have to do with family ties. That's what's causing the problems. November. Something to do with November is significant. I don't know if it's a date for something specific, someone's birthday, whatever. I don't know, but it's very, November is very significant. Has to do with blood relative. Someone's expecting something of you because you're family. Like, that they can do and say whatever they want, and you're not gonna say, I don't know, like, you'll just let shit happen because they're family or something, and you're not. Because I just heard, you can't do this to me, I'm family. But you're not doing anything to anyone, they're doing it to themselves. It's like when someone slips up and says something they shouldn't say, or they tell you a secret that is detrimental to their safety or the safety of somebody else's, or their health or well-being or whatever. Because you know how people, like, of the state, or like teachers and shit, are mandated reporters, like, of abuse and crap, and it doesn't matter what it is, but they have to report it, like, because it's for their safety or the safety of somebody else's. Like, I almost feel like there's something going on, or will go on, that, like, if you haven't gotten this information yet from this family member, apparently, whatever it is, they think that you'll just shh about it and not report it, but you're going to, or you should, or something, whatever that is, because it's significant, it's important, but that's going to cause a lot of problems. Like, a lot. I just heard it's nothing you can't handle. Okay. Yeah. Someone's very fucking upset about this. They're worried about it. I just heard they're up shit's creek without a paddle, because I feel like someone could be having car issues, or they're going to be. So I don't know if their vehicle is going to break down. It doesn't feel like a car accident. No, it feels like mechanical issues. Someone's having car issues. It could be this earth energy. Someone's very burdened by how things are going to move forward. What's going to happen next? They're worried about what's going to come out next. What's going to come out next? Either out of their own damn mouth, or what's someone going to say? But anyways, that's what I have for you. Hopefully it helps. Hopefully it makes sense. I love you long time.